completely out of control. Mark refused to register the van in his own name, causing parking tickets and fines to pile up under Rick's name. According to Walters, the threats soon became much more serious. After eventually firing his cousin, Rick claimed that Mark began threatening not only him, but also his family. According to Rick, he even hired people to rob him. After I fired him, all types of strange things started happening. I was getting robbed, people ran into my house, tied me up, beat me, pistol whipped me. Whether every incident could be directly connected to Mark or not, one thing was certain. Rick genuinely believed that someone was trying to kill him. Then, on April 20th, 1990, his worst fears appeared to come true. At approximately 3 o'clock in the morning, Slick Rick was sitting inside his Nissan Pathfinder outside a club in the Bronx when several men suddenly approached the vehicle. One of them looked directly at him and said, "We want you." Seconds later, gunfire erupted. More than 20 shots were fired into the SUV. Rick was struck 3 times. His female passenger was also hit, along with another man standing nearby. Miraculously, all 3 survived. After being released from the hospital, Rick returned home, hoping the nightmare was finally over. Instead, he discovered fresh bullet holes in the front door of his house. At that point, paranoia turned into genuine terror. Convinced that another attempt on his life was only a matter of time, Rick began buying more guns. Handguns, a shotgun, extra ammunition. According to his own testimony, he carried weapons almost everywhere he went and often kept several of them inside his car. Years later, he would tell the judge that he had become so frightened for his own safety that he was afraid to leave his own house. Rick's nightmare reached its breaking point on July 3rd, 1990s. That afternoon, Walters and his girlfriend, Lisa Santiago, who was 7 months pregnant at the time, headed out to grab some Chinese food. Like he had almost done every single time since the shooting outside the nightclub, Rick was carrying a gun. A David automatic pistol sat tucked into his waistband, while several other guns and ammunition were scattered throughout his car. After finishing their meal, the couple decided to do a little shopping for their unborn child. While driving through the Bronx, Rick suddenly noticed someone walking out of the store. It was Mark, the same cousin he believed had been terrorizing him for months. Ironically, the encounter happened on East 241st Street and White Plains Road, the very same neighborhood where Rick had grown up